whenever you're ready.
Yeah, and it's CPS Energy CEO Rudy Garza. How
Yes,
long have
ma'am.
you had this job?
So I've been, it'll be 4 years in November.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I was with WOAI and
Okay.
covered it a lot, but I think somebody
Yeah.
else was running. I can't remember who was running it at the time.
Paula Gold-Williams was my predecessor.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Okay, and so this is the question, and if you've got some information
Okay.
for us.
So CPS Energy is committed to all of the above energy strategy. Our generation plan has us moving away from our coal units. We'll be converting one of those to natural gas, and then we're adding solar, wind, batteries, and all the other resources. And we're interested, in small modular nuclear down the road as well. So for us, that includes both utility scale solar, which we buy 150, 500 megawatts at a time, and then all the rooftop solar. And we have thousands of rooftop solar installations for both residential and commercial across the community. So a lot of the federal tax credits, unfortunately, with the last budget bill are going away.
Yeah.
But in San Antonio, CPS Energy still continues to incentivize through rebates nonprofits, governmental buildings, and small business installations. And we're about to have a conversation with our board about whether or not it makes sense at some scale to reinstitute a small rebate for other residential.
Yeah.
So we're continuing to do the things that incentivize those types of installations, and the proof's in the pudding. We're getting about 100 megawatts a year additional capacity from customer-owned solar and battery systems, which helps the grid overall.
That's what Alan Montemayor explained.
Yeah.
That it helps the grid, which is sort of faulty and old.
Right. Well, it's not faulty and old. We're
That's the
investing.
impression the public
We're investing.
gets, though.
Well, we're investing billions of dollars a year to upgrade
Okay,
our grid.
That's good to know, because the last
right.
thing we knew was in 2021.
Yeah.
Lots of people died.
Yeah.
So that's how we think of it.
That had nothing to do with our old infrastructure. That was a statewide emergency that was going on. But I will tell you that, when we put in a pole and wire, that infrastructure generally lasts 40 to 50 years.
Okay.
So, in San Antonio, we're a 300-year-old community that's had, electricity for over 100 years. So things are going to break.
Yeah.
But overall, we're making the investments we didn't make to upgrade our grid.
Okay, and I always get the sense that San Antonio does a very good job in terms of keeping up with modern times, whereas sort of the political winds of change are sort of different than that.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
I always felt safe in this town because I felt that it was more on the march towards the future.
Right. We're always thinking ahead and what's coming, and CPS Energy will always be on that cutting edge of what's next for the utility industry.
That's the
We're
sense
not
I get.
we're not stuck to what we were 100 years ago.
Yeah.
We want to be what our customers want us to be, in the future.
Yeah,
We're going to get ready for our panel.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What I mean is, I, as somebody who lives here, don't have it being put into my mindset that we need to change. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing anything. I go to the grocery store and everybody's still taking out plastic bags.
Another example of state preemption.
I realize that, except when I question HEB for the curbside, I'll get out of your way because I know you're. But about the curbside, why does every single item have to be in its own plastic bag?
Yeah.
But then
carrier
you
bag?
have to talk to HEB about that.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay.
here's what I'm told. Well, it's the market. We put it in boxes in Austin.
Yeah,
Don't tell me it's the market. Have you asked the market?
yeah. The
So
market
stuff
needs
like
to tell
that.
them.
But stuff like that, the city could also give a jump kick to,
Yeah.
That's not the state dictating anything.
Sure.
That's just
It is on the
inertia.
preemption
It's
of bags,
inertia.
but yeah, absolutely
There's
is.
a lot of inertia.
I agree.
Mayor, I'm with San Antonio. Can I just ask you a question
sure.
or two? Yeah. What about the near and long-term realities for renewables in San Antonio? Do you think it's an uphill battle for the citizens in this town?
Yeah. At 11:30.
It certainly faces headwinds, which are almost entirely political, because our current state and federal government are oriented towards disincentivizing very logical and more economic renewable energy sources. But in terms of where the public is, they're on the side of their pocketbooks and reliability, and they all point in favor of renewable energy.
Is that the feeling you got as mayor, that the citizens here were on board with anything that sort of advances these issues?
Yeah, I mean, it's always been the case that we have preferred more environmentally sound policy and planning and resources. It hasn't always been the case that they have also been advantageous economically, but that is true now. And so it should be very easy if politicians got on the side of common sense for us to continue to advance our renewable portfolio.
And do you think that most people realize the potential utility of renewables? I mean, the people here certainly do, but what was your sense when you were mayor? Was San Antonio hip to it?
Generally, yes, but it's also within the political sphere and rhetoric, and, we just have to meet politics and rhetoric with facts. And the more we do that, the more people will see the logic and effectiveness of renewable energy.
So an event like this Sunday, I think it's the annual beginning, is a great thing to get.
Absolutely. Yep.
I know you're busy. Thank you.